Hello everybody, it's Teresa here. Today I'm going to be moving hopefully a little faster than I have in some of my previous videos. I've decided that I'm going to do a soap. It's a 3-colored soap. It's going to be brown because I'm using a fragrance oil that is it's got 5.2% vanillan in it, which means it should go medium-ish brown. So I'm going to help it out with a little brown, and then I'm going to use a yellow and a tad bit of white, and I've made some of these little faux, they're meant to represent sort of like pineapple pieces, because I'm using a fragrance oil from candlemaking.com called Pineapple Souffle. It was a part of the April sampler pack from candlemaking.com, which sells for $15.99. Anyway, so I have all my oils and additives already in here. I'm going to be adding in my lye mixture, which today is aloe vera juice, salt and sugar. Get as much out of there as I can. Okay, now I'm using my old stick blender, which is a little wonky, so I may be fast forwarding through this, but all I'm going to do is blend this up till it reaches emulsification. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we've reached emulsification. We're still not at a trace, which is good because I really don't want one right now. We'll pop that over in our bowl. Okay, so I'm going to pour out 1.5 cups of this yellow, give or take. And then I've just got this little one cup measuring cup. I guess that's how you say it. This little 1 cup thingy. So I'm not going to quite fill it all the way up, just a little. And then I want the rest of this to be brown. So I'm going to add in this. Now I'm not too fussed on this color because, as I said, the fragrance oil is going to discolor, and I don't really care to find out exactly what color it discolors. I just, you know, I should have maybe I should have poured off a small portion, but I really don't care. So I'm just coloring this with some some oxide powder from Wholesale Supplies Plus in brown. It's brown oxide. I think it's called matte brown oxide, to be honest with you. One of these days I will remember to write down that stuff down so that I can tell you all. But it's not going to be today because I already forgot. Alright, so I have that in there. I have somewhat of an idea what I want to do here, but it is not set in stone by any stretch of the imagination. And this yellow is yellow from, it's vibrant yellow mica from Nurture Soap Supplies. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend their micas. I've only been able to use this one. I have some more on the way from the Soaping 101 Co-op. But this one does really well. It doesn't take a huge amount of it to color your soap, and it seems to do really well. It doesn't look so bright in the in the initial stages, but it cures out. I've used it once before. I used it in one of my last batches, and it cures out to be a really nice bright yellow. So this doesn't have to be super, super, super white. I just want it on the whiter side. I have a pot of water over here. I'm running this little frother in, if you wonder what that noise was. Just trying to get that soap off of it. Alright. I don't know if my stick blender will work in this little cup, but we're going to give it a shot. Okay, so we have those two things mixed up, and I'm going to set them aside. I'm hoping that they'll thicken up on their own. I am soaping a little warmer today because I want them to thicken up on their own, especially the white, because it's going to go on the top and I want it to be a little thicker. It's just going to be a little layer on the top. Alright, so I'm going to get my mold here because I do not know, it's still a little glittery from the last batch. Imagine that. I do not know how this fragrance oil is going to do. So, and it's not going, because it goes darker, it's not going to be in the yellow or the white. I'm selectively fragrancing this one so that everything doesn't go dark. If you're new to soaping and you're wondering how you go about, like if you have a fragrance that you've read your reviews and it says that it's going to go dark and you're wondering how you're going to get around that, that's how you do it. You just don't add your fragrance oil to the entire batch. And it goes. And we're going to pray for no ricing. It smells so good, guys. If you are into yummy, yummy, yummy scents and you are looking for something that is bright and refreshing but yummy all at the same, try this pineapple souffle. It makes me want to eat something sweet, which is not good. Okay, I don't see any ricing. It's not an immediate Caesar, so that's good. I'm going to grab 2 more spatulas out of here. Give these 2 guys a mix. I don't seem to be doing too badly. They're definitely not speeding up. I did do a water discount. Instead of 38% of water to oil weight, I did 33%. I don't know how that all adds out, to be honest with you, but that's what I did. Alright, so, what I was saying is I did do a water discount, and I am soaping a little warmer because I do need to move more quickly, and I'm hoping that it will set up a little faster. I'm trying to get it to thicken up just a little bit. I think I have it at a very, very, very slight trace, which is good. So that's kind of where I want it because I want it to snag on. Whoa! My goodness! I got lucky there, guys. That is why you wear your soapy protection. You always wear goggles and gloves, and you're supposed to wear long sleeves. But I'm not a long sleeve gal, and I'm not even sure that I own a long sleeve shirt. So, but that is why, because sometimes soap will get away from you. I just washed my apron. It's already stained in multiple places because of oopsies. And there we go again. Alright, let's check on our yellow. Our yellow is thicker and at a heavier trace than our brown. So I'm guessing that that fragrance oil, the addition of the fragrance oil loosened up the batter a little bit because it's got more water content in it, or more liquid content. So here we go, guys. Alright. So I'm going to pour in a little bit of the brown. Pour in a little more of the brown. Alright. I'm going to stir up our white, or our yellow here. I'm going to swirl that in, making sure to reach all the edges. Get that back in there. Pop that out of the way. We're going to swirl in more brown. Brown is the dominant color, obviously. The yellow is the accent color, and the white will be our topping. While I'm pouring, I want to take this time to thank everyone again for your continued support and watching my soaping videos. I know you probably get tired of hearing that, but I don't know. Obviously, I would be making soap because it's become a passion for me, even if you weren't watching, but I wouldn't have a reason to upload them all if no one watched. So you guys are the reason I'm doing what I'm doing. And I am grateful that you all take the time to watch what I'm doing and listen to what I have to say. And even though I'm not nearly as knowledgeable as some of you give me credit for, I do hope that you can learn something from my mistakes along the way. I had mentioned in my last video that I was contemplating doing a giveaway of an Amazon gift card, or maybe even or doing a live show for you all as a kind of a thank you for reaching 400 subscribers. I'm well over that now, but the responses that I received seemed overwhelmingly to lean towards the fact that y'all would rather, or you all would rather, that I waited until I'm actually selling my soaps and actually am able to gift you all one of my soaps, which I would love to do now, but in the interest of protecting myself and my family, just in case someone who receives it is not so pleased or has a reaction that they were not expecting. It's sad that we live in a world where people have to worry about being sued over a piece of soap that would be clearly labeled, but if you've been in the soaping community long enough, you know that that is a real common concern. And there are rumors that it has happened to several people. I don't know any of them personally, but so until I have the proper insurance, I'm not allowed to even give away my soaps. Well, I'm allowed, but I don't feel comfortable giving away my soaps. Someone asked me the other day if they could get a sample, and well, first off, I don't have samples because I don't sell, but secondly, I can't give you, I'm sorry if you're watching this video, I can't give you anything just yet. Once I secure some insurance, I may offer some samples I may offer some samples. I don't know. I don't know about that yet. Okay, so we have this here going. I'm debating on whether or not I should swirl it all with any kind of implement. Or if I should just let it be. I wish y'all were here to tell me what to do. Tell me what to do. Tell me. I think I'm just going to leave it be. Because I tend to swirl and then, I don't know. I think I should just leave it be. Alright, so let's see how our topping is doing. I think it's actually pretty good. So, give it a little swirl here. I hope I did enough to get this all the way across. I think I did. But you never can tell. So, let's see here. I don't really know how I want to do the top, but I'm going to try something. I don't know what I want to do, guys. I don't know what I want to do. I just want to give it some texture without going down into them colors. Whoa, almost went too deep there. It doesn't need to be massively textured. Just a little. Ugh, I don't like it. Let me try something else. Because I don't like that. That doesn't look pretty. Doesn't look pretty at all, guys. Doesn't look pretty at all. Alright, so let's see. I'm just scooping it in just a tad. I know you're telling me to stop because I'm telling myself to stop. But it's just not doing what I wanted it to do. That's going to be that. I'm not touching it anymore. Except for I'm going to pause you for a split second so that I can measure out the placement of my topping. I will be right back. Guys. I've got you right back. I forgot to pop my gloves on. So I'm going to do that just so you can see. I did take them off because I was messing about in my little craft drawer here underneath me and I didn't want to get soapy on it. Okay, so all I did was take a piece of masking tape. Any kind of tape will work, but this isn't going to stay. And I just marked off the basic size of my bars. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a 7th one down there, but I'm skeptical. And I only made 6 things, so. And I'm trying to debate on how I want to put them in. I'm just going to put them in a slant like that. Just meant to be a play on a pineapple. Obviously, I don't have a pineapple mold, so obviously it's not going to be identical. And I'm going to be one short here. So, that's okay. It is what it is. Actually, I'm pretty sure these bars are going to be too small. So, hey-ho. I'm going to go ahead and pop this tape off. Don't need it anymore. And as I said, whoa. We'll pop this glove off for 1 second. Alright. Just kind of straighten them up there. I'm a little sad that there's not one there, so I may try to mold one up really quickly off the camera, but I don't want to keep you for that. I will attach final photos, and all I did was put melt and pour soap in this little mold, and then cut it up. So there you have it. I don't know what I'm going to call this one yet. Maybe, I don't know what I'm going to call it. We'll see. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. That was my heater, or my stove oven pop heating up. That's what that was. That pop was. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Happy soaping. Bye-bye.